All right. A little later today. Had some other stuff to do before I could get started. But I was thinking it could be fun to try out some OGS because I never really play on OGS. And I believe like basically every student I've ever gotten, they're always playing on OGS quite often. And multiple games every day sort of thing. Hello, Dark Jackal. So I was thinking I should try. Sadly, I know that this overlay is not going to work until I actually get a game, and then I'll have to adjust it again. So it's like a very small difference, so it won't be too big of a deal, but it's a little bit annoying. So I will have to fix that, but it's all good. Huh. Geez, Jackal, you're here even before the announcement. You're good. I guess I didn't get announced anywhere yet. Nice. A little bit too quick. And thanks, YouTube. It pops you up right away. You know what? Good job, YouTube. Good job. So I just made a new account. It's called This Is Not a Test because this is not a test. I was surprised this was not taken. People have some really fun names over here. So I was a little bit surprised. OGS doesn't like that I've used the same email for every account. So they said no more. So I had to use a different email this time. I don't even have that many accounts on OGS because I don't play here enough. But, oh well, I thought it was funny. You don't need the email to play, but you need the email for chat stuff, you know. I don't even chat, but I feel like if I can say hi, that means I'm verified at least. So that makes people feel better, probably. But still going to practice some Tsumego first. So we'll just go to full screen over here, and we'll do this. But I'm going to do it a little bit more like how I would normally do it, if it lets me, of course, if it keeps me logged in properly. We're going to do like the first 20 and then go play a game and then do the next 20, that sort of idea. That's how I like to do it a little bit more. But we'll see how it goes. Because we need the warm up. Did I finish this one yet? No, not yet. Okay. I was messing around with it, but I did not finish it. And I'm wanting to play some games at around it seems that when you tested, this is not a test, it became not a test. Yes, yes, that is true. If it didn't work, it would have been exactly. So my name is 100% accurate. I don't know. I hope no one is bothered by that. Yeah, very good. Yeah, my goal right now though, let me do this problem first here. So that way it's not ticking away in the background because you don't have a time limit, but it does tell you how quickly you solve problems. Most of the people that I teach have been like 10Q to 5Q on OGS. Like in that general range. So I was thinking I want to try to get some games around there so I can see how they play a little bit better. And since OGS ranks you up very quickly, I should be able to rank up without having to play like 20 of them in a row. Like on Fox or something. But then I want to get used to it. Finally, you're early. Yeah. That's because I started a little bit later. But yeah. So I'm going to do a couple of these, then I'll try some 5Q and see if I can get around 5Q and then rank up from there on OGS. Because it seems like there's there's a lot of variety of rank on OGS, it seems. if I just capture, they can do this and do this. They can Atari me and make 2i. So I need to prevent them from being able to take my liberty away, and then capture the stones. They can't do that. I just said they couldn't do it, and now they definitely can't do it. But I might try getting into the habit of playing on OGS in the morning as well, just so I can have somewhere to play. Because like Fox, I have to be there at the exact right time, and then like they're going to be like really tired, and so we'll see how long it takes to get games as well. I think I just connect underneath. If they connect here, I can wedge, and if they do the empty triangle, I can place in the middle here because they can't take away the liberty. I think this is just like I want to do this one, but if they block, then I just capture on this side. Okay, good. I wanted to double check before I just extend it. So I can't get rid of the eye here. There's already one eye here no matter what. So I have to get rid of the eye in the corner. In order to get rid of the eye in the corner, I think I have to play the corner itself. Because if they play T2, I can't take this move because it would put me in Atari. So I have to play this one here and then connect. All these ones seem to be like Shorge Liberty's problems right now. If I connect and they connect, that's bad. If they block me here, then I can connect underneath. Is there anything else I need to worry about? They can't Atari me from any other direction, so I can just connect and Atari. This one's pretty easy to play in the wrong order. So if I Atari first, can they do anything? Yeah, if they play S3, then even if I capture, they can technically live. So I need to play S3 first. And they just don't have any way to respond to that. And then I can go back and play the Atari. Because it would be a snapback area. We just have to push in. We're good to go. Just like 10 more problems, and I'll try to see how long it takes to get a game on OGS at this time of day. It'll be at a lower rank, so it should be quicker, but I just don't know. We'll just have to find out. It looks like I just have to reduce from the outside here. If I try to do anything special like this, they just extend, so I need to do this one first. Push again, then I have 2 throw-ins I can do. Yeah. And it made sure you saw both throw-ins. This is why I like this Korean Problem Academy. The problems are not too difficult all the way up to the 3rd one. I think the 4th one is still not really that hard, but it's like very practical problems overall. So they can't Atari me from this side. I throw in here. They connect. I connect. They can't Atari me. They can't block because I would make it Atari on them, and I can capture. There we go. Yeah, there's very, very practical style problems. If I turn, they block. Game over. If I throw in first, they block this side. I can push up because they would be playing into Atari if they played down. If they connect, I can push again because they would, again, it would be Atari. So it looks like just jump. We can push. And if they do this one, we can just Atari directly. All right. Well, this one's a little bit more complicated, technically. Even though it says 7Q, I think this one's probably harder than a lot of the other ones, but maybe it's easier to see after you've done the other problems. Because you can just wedge here. If they obviously block from B19, they're just dead. So they have to Atari, when you extend, they have to connect over here, and then you can capture the other side. But yeah, it should be fine. Should be fine. I should have not enough liberties. The only thing I was thinking to double check was if they could connect here. And we can't Atari this way because that'd be dead. So we have to make sure to play from the outside. Then when they connect, we have to play from the outside again. Or not play from the outside again. We have to do what now? Do we play from the outside? Or do we do something else? Yeah, if they connect, we just have to capture. That's what I meant to do. I meant to say that. I was like, wait a minute, I did that wrong in my head. Like, it was dead for a second there, then he's alive all of a sudden. I gotta double check. I want it to show these variations as well, but maybe I have to be the one to add them. I think I can. Like, I think I can make a proposal to add like this variation, because this is probably the harder one to read from a distance. Like right here, that seems hard to read from there. Like that you need to capture these 2 stones or these 3 stones for sure. But I don't know. We'll see. We just we need to Hane. If we don't Hane, it's alive, so we have to Hane. And then we just have to figure out what happens next, right? If they Atari, we can Hane again and connect underneath. And if they play anywhere else, we can just connect. So yeah, they should have the next move at least too. They should have this move. Oh, not that. They should have this move happen so you can see the full sequence. I think that's important. Oh, this one's fun. It's like they took the previous problems but turned it into a different idea. So when you extend here, you're threatening to capture these 2 stones. But that means you can take away the eye on the outside. A nice little thing here. Notice that when I'm doing Tsumego, I'll often fail to account for opponents' moves I've already read out. Yeah, then suddenly realize my next move won't work because of yeah. It's really easy to do that. Like, I don't know. You just like you're like, oh, I read that out. This totally works. And they play a movie like, oh, never mind. Yeah. That's why I think it's nice when it plays it all the way out for you, so you can see all the variations here. This one you have to go underneath. Another shortage of liberties. But I think after you do so many problems, you get to the point of noticing that, oh, this is just the shape of the problem. You don't actually have to read these ones out technically. I'm trying to double check, but you don't really have to read them out. You just need to know this is the proper shape, so you can recognize it in a game. This one's a fun one. You throw in an Atari and then they can't connect. That's what it looks like. I have just enough liberties on the inside for it to work. Ah, interesting. So if I do this one now, and they Atari me, and I go down, if they connect, I have to take the liberty, and then they can kill, right? So I would have to capture these stones, and they could live. So you have to throw in first, I think, and then do that, because then they can't play this way. So throw in and then go down. That's a fun one. 2Q, because it's the order of moves was more difficult, maybe. So people started failing this one. Oh, this is like just a cut. Just cut and extend. A golden chicken. It's called glance reading, TM. Yeah, glance reading. Gleaming, reading. No, it's hard to even make. I want to mix them together, but you can't. Yeah, and to recognize shapes, you have to do whatever is easiest for you, right? So if you're 5Q, you should actually do like double-digit Q problems until you are 100% on all of them. And then you'll recognize those basic shapes. Then you can move on to the next ones after that, right? Like, so it depends on your rank a little bit. Unless you're Brandon, glancing. No, glancing doesn't sound right. That's not mixing both of the words together. That's just adding ing to glance. We need a better word. We need something cooler. Anyway, we can just cut here, by the way. I said that already, but I didn't cut. I shouldn't have let it sit there for so long. Yeah, there we go. And just 2 more. Oh, this is a classic one here where you throw in because they can't Atari you from either side. When they capture, then you can turn. If you turn first, they can capture you. I think people really like this problem. I've seen a lot of people say that this is a really cool problem. And that sort of ruined it for me because I saw someone solve it and then I didn't have to solve it myself when I went to do it. And I was like, oh, okay, guys. Now, I still think that's useful for easy problems, but yeah. Combined. Yeah, combined for sure. But glancing's just a word. It's a regular word. It's a real word. Yeah, just Atari. Capture, extend. Shorter liberties everywhere. All right, next one. No Seki. Yeah, it won't be a Seki if I just cut and kill him. Like, I don't know what's going on here. What's the question here? This one seems a little too easy, right? I don't know. I guess they don't want you to play this one on accident. I guess that's what they're worried about. Yeah. Cut and kill. Did you do any more Tsumego, Brandon? Did you move up yet? Oh, looks like it's saying 199 now. Have you actually done more this time, or is it just saying that? I don't think mine. I don't know what mine will say. Mine says 52. Yeah. And I just did 20 more than I had last night, so they need to update this too. Their score has been really bad lately. Their score has been really bad. Let's refresh again. It's been accurate before this, so they messed something up, and I don't know what they messed up. No. You've done a bit more? Okay, so yours might be closer to accurate now. Mine's definitely not right. But maybe they stopped counting the blue problems as problems you've done, even though you got experience from them. But they used to count those, so that probably isn't it. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I like the chat actually looks nice on this side. It's easy to read. I'm glad I don't have to go adjust the size of anything. Because I definitely double checked that. Yeah, I definitely double checked that. I didn't just assume it would be okay. All right, let's see. No short games available. What time is it over there? It is currently 9:45. What time is it over there? Still have like another hour before we get to noon, so we're good. We're good. It's no longer morning in about an hour. 11 hours behind. All right. The 7:45 for you. So where are you located? That 7 hours. I know that 11 hours. So I know that like England's 8 hours, right? I learned that recently. I don't know, maybe not all of it, but South Africa. Oh, okay, yeah. It's a very different area. Noon is in 15 minutes. No. Depends on where you are. 10 o'clock, they still serve breakfast at McDonald's at 10 o'clock until 10:30. So 10:30 is when morning is done. I'm pretty sure that's the scientific way of looking at it. You are all wrong. Yeah. Breakfast is still being served in my state, so it is currently still morning time. Anyway, I think it should be at 5.7 Q. This is a brand new account. If you click intermediate, you should be there. So I'm gonna try to play a couple games at that point, and then see if I can rank up from there. See if we can even get a game. There's a 6Q here. But okay, we'll try this first though. We'll try this. No handicap, flexible, 5 minutes, plus minus 3. Okay, it should be accurate. See how long it takes. This is when Brandon comes in and tries to snipe me. It's actually way easier on OGS. You can match up with anybody really quickly as long as you have the right rank. Compared to like Fox or something, it's a lot harder. I know this because I know someone who would do it all the time. I'm not going to name any names right now. They're definitely not here. Anyway. Oh, good. You can see the seconds counting down. Yeah, so it's almost a minute. So I could play Lucky. But I'm going to try this first before putting up a game like this. See how long it takes them to get a game. But I did notice they consolidated it to one page now. So you can see everything, and the plot is still here. The people who liked this, the plot is still here now. So it's not too bad. Oh gosh, it's been a minute 20. Tater tot hot dish is done, therefore it is lunchtime. You can have tater tots for breakfast. I'm just throwing it out there. Asking for a friend. I don't know. I don't know what rank I am. It's terrible. I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna increase this by 1. -4, or -4 plus 4. Let's try that. I might try a bot first, I guess, but we'll try this one first. Because a minute passed, so I want to make it a little bit wider and see how long it takes. You probably don't have an account at this rank, Brandon. Tater tots, school lunch, and prison food. Oh yeah, first meal of the day is breakfast. Exactly. So there you go.
Game started.
All right, I got a game. And as you can see, this is not a test. Oh, he's not playing a move. If it worked, yeah. Okay, there we go. A move. I'm gonna do the high approach just because. So I'm facing my own area. I don't mind having the influence instead of giving them the influence. There we go. If I lose, will you be tested? Yes, I will. 100%. Oh man, let's just do. Oh, that move. Okay, this means that I don't have to respond. I can go back and I can take this enclosure here, or I can pincer. I'll do the enclosure. I'm going to do this one that I learned a long time ago. We'll see if it's any good. And then slide. So we got a cut here. They can fix if they want to, but now I did the slide. Now my group's alive. But I got the enclosure over here, which makes it a little bit nicer. Oh, now they're doing that one now. That makes sense, I guess, yeah. I think I can just take a 3-3 and see what goes on. See which way they block. I no longer want to claim this is me. It's probably good. You're probably good. You're probably good. Oh, is he going to double honey? No? Okay. I think I still am fine with pushing one more time. And now I can just jump here. Instead of trying to really destroy all this, I can just jump and not worry about it. Or I could invade as well. Either one's fine. I don't know which one I want to do, though. I know what I want. I want to just build. But should I invade instead is the real question. I can't really attack this group, so I will just jump. I'm gonna give this to him. Give it all away. Look at that. You can have it all. I'm even gonna Hane here. Okay, they connected. They connected. I'm gonna push again. They probably should have done. They probably should have tried to fight back a little bit here. I'm gonna play this one. Make sure they can't grow anymore. Ah, there we go. Now it's coming in. Redmond says direct invasion is always wrong or something. Yeah, I also actually teach that if you're invading, you should be trying to attack the thing that you're invading next to. So if this was attackable, then the invasion I like more. But let's cap this. Let's see what he does. Oh, attach. Okay, okay. Crosscut. Okay. You're capping, yeah. I could Atari. But should I Atari? I don't know. If I extend here, they can try to do something, I guess, with that. If I extend this side, they can Atari down and connect and try to get something extra on this side. Who knows? What will happen if I just extend over here? All right, so is this a ladder? No. We should be good to go. I think cap is like lying, yeah. Something like that. Oh. That was unexpected. Okay. I think I just want to Atari and extend. I could just extend. I guess that works too. They're getting a couple more moves out of me, and then they can jump here. Maybe that's what they want. So I could also just turn. And they do a Hane thing. And I can just respond. No, don't cut. Don't cut. Don't cut. Do people still use cap, or is it already old? I have no clue. I gotta be honest. I've never heard anyone say it. I just in movies and stuff. So I'm not even sure it's a real thing. I think anything should be fine here. I'm just gonna make sure to separate, prevent him from getting these forcing moves on this side. We'll see what happens. They played a little bit too loose here, but that doesn't mean that they can't accomplish something locally. They can figure something out, maybe. There's still stuff that can happen. Oh, okay. I really want an Atari now. If they do a Ko, I guess that's fine. Because I don't really need to worry about the Ko. So I can just connect. Okay, I'm going to capture one time. Oh, okay. And then I can connect now. I could try to do a co-thread if I really wanted to, I guess. Like I could play here and try to bring this stone out. No, let's just connect. It'll be fine. I think I've actually seen this player before when reviewing games. So we're just going to jump here, prevent them from taking any territory away on this side. That way, if they do live, it's not that big of a deal. Are they going to go around? Oh, so does the ladder work? I have to read it. No, it doesn't work. Oh well. What if I do the empty triangle? I have 4 corners to give them a chance. Yeah. I almost misclicked there, by the way. I almost moved my mouse up a little bit too high. I could feel it. Huh. So this is too far away, and I'm perfectly happy to just capture this. So I will just capture that and be happy. Yep. And I probably could cut. They do have to worry about their liberties a little bit. But sure, let's just keep extending. See what they want to do. They just want to give it up, huh? All right. We'll just Hane. Ah, so they do just want to give it up. I can just connect. But the cut also looks nice. Even if they capture some stones, I think that's going to be perfectly fine. But I can squeeze, which is the problem. So they can't actually Atari. Oh, they connected. They connected. I don't know. I keep surrounding him.
10, 9.
But I'm just going to connect
8,
this side, I guess. This should
7,
be fine.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know. Let's play. Let's see what happens. Make a whole board Tsumego. Yeah. They should be able to capture these stones if they play it right. That's sort of the goal here. They should be able to Atari here. If I connect, they can protect on this side. Then I do have to worry about this cut, right? Let's see what they do. Not if you're a series of full boards to make. I mean, play solidly. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see what they decide to do. I think they could if they Atari here. They're maybe trying too much. I think they're maybe trying too much. I'll extend again. Yes, they're wanting to get this cut in. All right, let's see if that works. Let's see if that works for them. They cut, then they can Atari, and then Atari this way. right? Then we have to extend. Then they do a ladder thing. We have to Atari again, and they can ladder this way. But I don't think that works. Does it work? Oh, let's see. Let's see.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
As I should probably
4,
read it, right?
3,
I got
2,
distracted and I stopped
1.
looking at the
4
thing.
periods left.
All right. So Atari, and they can't net because I can capture and push through. So they have to push again, and then they have problems on this side. So yeah, if it works, they win. All right, let's see. Let's see if it works. If it works, they win. Let's do it. All right. I think they had a good chance actually to try to get something out of it. Oh, this way. Okay. Push. We capture. That would be bad, right? That'd be really bad. All right. I'm gonna capture here first. And then we want to do something over here. So let's see if we can get something on this side. Because there is some liberty issues here. This looks like a good move they did. So let's see if we can get something. See if they win now that that happened. Okay, now we can go over here. So we're breaking into the left side here, which is really nice. And potentially stealing the corner now. Ah. Looks like we got a nice potential corner here. Ooh, that doesn't quite work. Okay, so they connected underneath. But they still need to live in the corner now. See if they do that. I guess they could be alive in the corner. That's possible. But this is a lot of reading, so I'll let them do it. Okay, they read it out. I'm sure. Sure they read it out. I didn't read it out. All right, so they ended up losing all the points on the left side because they fought so hard in the center here. And that was really the problem. A lot of the time in my
10,
videos and stuff, I'll
9,
just save
8,
this group instead and
7,
keep it very simple.
6, 5.
It looks like I can push here, which is nice. The stones aren't too important, but I do need to eventually connect here if I want to be safe. And then I have very solid points over here. I got rid of all their points on the left side. And it looks like we can also potentially run this stone out.
10.
I don't know if we should,
9,
but we can potentially
8,
do it.
7, 6, 5, 4.
All right, well, we'll try, just for fun. We'll do the empty triangle. It's slightly bad shape because I can Atari this, right? And that leaves this open. I think I can just Atari directly, I guess. But we'll extend. We'll see what they do. Okay. They do have a lot to worry about. But I'm just going to defend for now. They should defend as well. They did not want to defend as well. I should have the ladder here, right?
10, 9, 8.
I'm just going to jump here first. If they want to kill, they have to cut, and then I can make some shape. I'll defend first before doing anything else. Do you want to be safe? Live for a moment. We'll see what happens. I could actually probably do this and get away with that, if I'm honest. Get away with
10,
as in it might actually
9,
work.
8.
But we're
7.
just going to play the basic move. And let them... There we go. Just let it live nice and simple without having to do anything too complicated. They really want to make it complicated. Well, I guess they're losing, right? They're losing. So we should allow them to try if they want to. I should double check to make
10,
sure that I can live
9,
with this type of move.
8, 7.
Looks like I should potentially
6,
play over here too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll do this one. Oh, pushing right away. Oh. They have to get rid of this side now. But they are trying to defend first, so that makes sense. Threatening to cut through, so I want to do that. There we go. And then we can just live with one move here like this one. And it looks like this is an eye no matter what. And so we can live with this move, and I think we can live with this move. If they get this move, I think we can just play here directly. So we should be good.
10.
And now we can mess with this cut. Oh. We're going to keep going. So I'll just capture these 2 stones and not worry about it. They can live. Oh, they did not want to live. I guess it's fine. I guess I can't really Hane here very strongly. No, I can. I'm going to pull back. Let's give them a chance to connect everything up here. Oh, they're going into the corner now. I see. Okay. We'll just block. Then we can just, I guess they're threatening to push and cut. But I'm connected over here for now. And this doesn't have too many liberties, so looks like we can just
10.
turn here. And make sure they're not alive. If we block here and they turn, we connect and they extend to the corner, they are 3 in a row, right? They'd be blocking here and they'd have 1, 2, 3. So we can actually go back now and defend this side. And then connect. This is why it's really good to have these memorized. These sort of shapes memorized. How many in a row you need to live and that sort of stuff. This is a little bit questionable. But they are trying everything they can to get ahead, which I do like. I like that. I'll do, I guess it doesn't matter which one. So I'll do this one. It mattered a little bit, I guess, but not too much. Yep, Atari. And now they have to live, though, which is one of the problems they may end up having here. So we can Atari here. Okay. I guess they're trying to surround this group, but I can push up through here. There's not enough liberties here to do anything. Yeah. We're trying a little bit too hard. I need about 12 in a row to live. I'm just that efficient. That's really good. You know what? That's really good. I think it was easier when I had the chat underneath instead of to the left and right. Maybe it'd be nice to have like a little screen down here in front of me where I can just see the
9,
chat. It's like put my phone
8,
there. Maybe. Who knows?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get rid of this weakness here. And then we can play on either side. It doesn't really matter. So I'll connect on this side. If he captures, we can capture here. If he connects, we just Atari here, and we're good to go. I'm just double checking, okay? I'm double checking. Okay. Now he has to live, though. He has to live without any issues here now. I think I just connect should be good. Which one? I think I'll extend. All right. They have to connect over here in order to live. And it's not 100% alive. Six, 7, 8, and 12. Yeah, that is what they teach. Get a DBZ scouter, project chat right into your eyeball. You know, that would be pretty cool. I gotta be honest. That'd be pretty cool. So there we go. They found the way to potentially live with how I played. And I could have played differently as well. Like if I just extended there, they probably couldn't have lived. But because I did the Atari, that allowed them to do a squeeze. Now they can play this Ko. And they just have to come up with a good Ko threat. They probably have some. But the other problem is that their group over here is also still not alive. It should live, but it's also not alive yet. Okay. I guess connecting here is better, right? Yeah, I'll connect here. Cool part is I can connect as a Ko threat. I can keep playing the Ko. He at least has one more over here. Okay, the push, I would have liked to push a little bit more, but I think it's basically the same thing. And now we can just even play a simple move like this one here, threatening to capture him. This one here is not losing a point though, so it's technically better. But this one for more co-threats. There we go. It's also removing his co-threat over here. Well, I guess not removing. He couldn't play it anyway, but it's making it more obvious he couldn't play that co-threat. That one. Interesting. I'm not even sure if that's actually a threat. He extends down, I cut, and he doesn't have anything. If he pulls back, I connect. I don't think he has anything. I think I can just capture. Yeah. Not enough liberties. And it seems like that seems to be a pretty common thing. Just not enough liberties everywhere. Because I could even just capture the group directly if I want to do it that way, because that would be more fun. But I can also just block. Should I just capture the group directly? We can do that. It's an Atari. Sonic drowning music. Maybe.
You have one.
There we go. For the game. If we look at the AI thing, right here, he had a good chance because he did capture. But I have to go full screen, I guess. And I have to move my face. Let me turn that off. There we go. Yeah, so even that spot right there where he captures these stones is still not good enough to win. Which is the sad part here. Yeah, still not quite good enough to win. Because it didn't really matter what happened over here. Yeah, it got him closer to being ahead by 2 points. Right? But it was not good enough. Like, if I don't connect here and I just Hane first instead, it would have been slightly better. But yeah. If we really want to see how I should have played, I probably should have played a little bit differently. I'm still okay with all this. I think this is still basically fine. Where's the thing I want to do differently? Oh yeah, over here I could do this differently. For example, if I just don't Hane and I just give this up, just take this for myself. When he goes to do something like this one, it's an Atari on the stones, right? That's the safer way to do it. And of course, if we Hane a little bit earlier and they try to cut, we can defend here in the center. And we can just defend at any time, really, after this. We don't have to really even save these stones. We can play from the center because that's threatening to save the stones as well. Should have played Tengen. Yeah, I didn't get to Tengen, did I? No one played Tengen in the game? Okay, now I feel a little disappointed. Oh, I gave him Tengen. Oh, I should have lost. I gave my opponent Tengen. I regret that. But it did make me 100 points ahead the second he played Tengen, so that was actually kind of funny. 100 points. Tengen's worth 100 points, guys. For your opponent, apparently. That's actually kind of funny. But yeah. So yeah, this middle area didn't really matter because there was enough weakness on their other side. Because in order to get this, in order to make this happen, they had to hurt themselves on the other side. That's why it's minus 24 here. And I could have defended, like I said. But yeah. This is a bad move because I didn't defend. But it still didn't make it so that I was ahead. Because he played so many bad moves before. Like so many bad exchanges, I guess I should actually call them. Because you really shouldn't be coming in this deep into Moyo area. Your priority should actually just be to sort of reduce it from a very large distance, or you're playing on the border, right? He could play Tengen or somewhere around there. Or even trying to invade on this side where you have some strength nearby. So you want to try to use that to your advantage. but you don't want to play in a spot where you have no strength nearby. Like it's all my strength everywhere, so it's not really going to be very helpful to you. Even here, I can probably cap from a little bit further away in order to just say I'm taking all of this as territory. But now it makes me want to play Tengen. Yeah. I think 2 spaces feels better though, but Tengen would have been fine. But this is something that I know a few people have a really hard time with, is just like giving this up. If we look at the graph as I give this up, it just keeps going up for me instead of going down, even though I just gave them a bunch of solid... It was a move to intimidate, yeah. But instead of just giving them... even though I'm giving them solid territory, like I'm probably never going to be able to destroy it unless they make a mistake, which is what happened. This is still good for me. So it's sort of interesting. And this is with... they do have Komi and everything. So yeah, it was still just good for me. But it's I know that some people have a really hard time just giving stuff like this up, and they would play over here like 100% of the time, which is also a perfectly acceptable move. But yeah, you can just go from a distance and it's fine. Okay, we can cover the graph now. Disable the AI. Is there anything else I want to look at with this game? Oh yeah, so most of the time you should probably just answer over here, because you know you should. It's simpler. It simplifies the game. But when they play this Tiger's Mouth, we have found that you don't need to answer the Tiger's Mouth. You can play wherever you want. Usually you can just pincer it right away to attack right away. But I wanted to just take my enclosure since I have my extension, take my enclosure. And then if they play over here, I can go back over here. But I think the idea for them was that if I did this one, that works too. If I did something over here, they could approach and turn it into a mess of some sort. So you see that when I do this one, this is something they have to come back to eventually, which makes it annoying to deal with. They don't have to capture it directly, but they have to play here eventually. So this is like the simplest way to deal with the follow-up. There's other ways, but this is like the easiest, simplest way, because you live in the corner and then they still have to play another move. And it's the same for the attachment here. You can play lots of ways, but just bump, Atari, Hane, connect. Now they have multiple weaknesses they need to figure out. Right? If they do this one, then I can cut. If they do this one, I can extend and still jump here to fight later. So have to be very careful. But now that we played at least one game, we can go back, look at the play area. There's still no one for short games. Now we go back to Tsumego Hero. See if it's been updated. Yeah, I have 71 problems now. It's more accurate. I just did 20, so I was at 50 something, so now I'm at 70 something. So there we go. So now we can try a different set here. This is what I like to normally do. I like to do some Tsumego, play a game, watch a show, do something, and then go back and do some more Tsumego, and then like switch back and forth. I'll go back to intermediate here. I did a couple more yesterday. See if it logs me out. Okay, it didn't. Phew. I did do a couple more yesterday, like 20 more or so, after the stream. So we'll do a couple more, then we'll play one more game. And this account will eventually rank up so that I'm playing equal ranks, but I do want to see, as I mentioned earlier, was that not a short game? What qualifies as short? A short game. Okay, let me see. So I need to extend. And if I connect here, they go down, I do this one, it's no good, so I have to do this one. Oh. Yeah, it's no good, it's no good. So I have to do a ko. I got distracted. Now I'm clicking. See? I tried to just go through it and it didn't work. It didn't work. I have to do a ko? Okay, anyway. Now that I'm not distracted again. Hopefully not. How long did that game take? How long did that game take? 30 minutes? There's the importance of paying attention, by the way. The game took 30 minutes. I didn't think at all about that problem. I should have thought more. So I would say that was probably a short game. I would consider that a short game. Did I say it was a long game? Because if I did, I don't know if I meant that it was a long game or not. But it took around 30 minutes ish. I guess some people want like 10-minute games. That would be like really short. But I think like 30 minutes and less is basically a short game. Up to an hour, we're starting to get to a long game. It's like the 30-minute to an hour mark is ambiguous. Oh, okay. I was like, what did I say? What did I say? Oh, okay. Short versus long on here. Okay. That makes way more sense. I was like, did I say that? What was it? Oh, man. Yeah, no. Short versus multiple day. Okay. Yeah. We'll go back here now. Let's try this again. Let's focus on the next one. Let's focus on the next one. Actually think about the moves and not just play a random move. Okay. So now we know from the previous problem, right? We can see the little thing here from the previous problem. If we turn, then it is a ko. What even is that emote? An interesting emote. I don't know what that is. It's like a shrugging one. Not one I've seen, though. So if we turn, they can play S19, so we should consider S19 ourselves. If we play it and they push, we block, they connect, we can Hane on either side, and it should be a... because if they block here, then it should be a bulky 5 shape. If they block here, we can Hane still. But we can also... Yeah, I think we just Hane. They do this when we turn, they capture. So, looks like we can throw in first. And I believe we can block. That was what I read, was we can block. You can sometimes double check as you're playing. You should probably just play out the variation you read. Some default YouTube emote, IDK, yeah, we need to fix that. I do have my emotes on here. There we go. I do have mine. But that's about it. And they don't always show up on stream. Let's see if they show up on stream now. Let me actually switch over. Yeah, they still don't even show up on stream, and that's really annoying that they don't do that. I need to figure out why they don't do that. I still don't know why they don't. But it's whatever. Yeah, those are nice. Yeah, they're fun. I like them. I made one of them, and I had someone else make the other one because I couldn't do that. If I cut here, that's not very good. I think I can just connect. And now we just need a Hane. Does it matter which side? I think it doesn't really matter. Let's see if it mattered or not. Yeah, it doesn't matter which side you Hane on. I didn't think it mattered because if they block here, we can extend in the corner and it's still bulky. Not bulky. It's still bent for. Start with a B. Same thing. So yeah, it shouldn't have mattered too much. If they block, we can just kill directly. And if they try to do this, we do this one. Still bent for. But you do have to be a member in order to use them. I set it up for the lowest membership that anyone can do to be able to use them. I was considering doing like a $1 membership so people can just do that to get the emotes. But I think the way that YouTube membership works, it has to be different from other memberships, and yeah, you have to do it. You have to offer something specific for each membership thing. You can't just make a new one. And if it's the same as another membership, sometimes they don't let you do it. So it's a bit weird. But right now, I just have a $4.99, I think, and then you also get other videos that I make. I post extra videos every so often on there. But then you get the emotes and the extra videos. So I like that for Twitch. Like for Twitch, you just get emotes when you subscribe, and I don't even know what else you get, which is why I like YouTube a little bit more, because I can actually give stuff away. Yeah, is there even anything else you get from YouTube, from Twitch subs? I'm not even sure. I have to double check again. It's been such a long time. All right, so we should try this again. If we cut, we actually have a really interesting situation. If we Atari, it Ataris us, and they have enough liberties to capture. So if we cut first, they capture, then we throw in. They actually have to connect, or else we can capture the stones. That's an interesting little throw-in thing. I like that. So I think we have to do that because of this Atari here. Really cool. I like that problem. It's a fun problem. Oh, Twitch just removes ads. Yeah. Oh, and and ads on so on YouTube, I can choose if you guys get ads. I'm 90% sure. When I start my stream, I can choose mid-roll ads or starting ads and stuff, and I have those turned off for streams. And then for like my videos, I only have like when you start the video, when you end the video, you get ads. And then for then when you watch my streams later on YouTube, there's ads throughout because it's just a random rambling stream thing. But I like that I can turn off ads completely for when I'm streaming. I think you can do that on Twitch, but I don't know if you can turn them off 100%. But I know you can at least turn them down to like not very often. I'd have to double check. But that's one thing I really like on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, if you pay YouTube, whenever you would normally see an ad on a video, it just automatically gives them money for it. So if you're doing a YouTube Premium, yeah, it automatically gives people money. Whoever you're watching automatically gives them whatever amount of money for ad stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's something that Twitch could probably do, because I know they need to make money, because they're having a hard time with that. They could just do like with Discord as Discord Nitro and stuff, or YouTube Premium, and so they could do a premium Twitch. I don't know if they've done that yet. Yeah, best of both worlds. Yeah. I think paying for premium is like the best of both worlds for getting rid of ads and being able to just watch stuff. Same problem. 3 with a Hane, so we don't want to turn. We want to play in here, and then we just want to turn here. I guess it doesn't matter. We can Hane as well. It should be the same. Yeah. Is it the same here? Will it say we can turn here? Yeah, it's the same. I was fairly certain. Yeah, I've stopped using Twitch as well. That's I basically never use Twitch. I tune in for like when some of my friends are streaming, just to have them get extra numbers, and I have like a Amazon Prime, so I'll give them a Twitch sub because I have a free one every month. So I tune in for that, and then I usually leave within an hour. So I don't even stick around because I just don't really like using Twitch. I know a lot of people really like it though, so I probably will stream on Twitch, but it'll be Twitch and YouTube at the same time if I ever do that anyway. But Twitch also doesn't like it when you show YouTube chat, and I don't like that. I think that's annoying that they do that. I can just do this one, I guess. This is just the live. Because without this here, instead of playing this move, we would play this move, right? So. Yeah, and so instead of playing here again, because they have this chance, we can play here directly. Or we could also Hane and throw in. I prefer to play from the outside first, so we need to make sure this works. So yeah, so Hane here. If they play anywhere else, I can extend, so they have to block, then I can throw in. If they capture, it doesn't matter. So I like to Hane first. Does it show the other moves? Yeah, it shows a bunch of other moves too. Hane is, I would say, the appropriate move, especially if you're strong on the outside. Because if they can capture this and like connect up or something, then that's bad. But as long as they can't capture it and get something from it, Hane first. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree with that. There are some features I like better, but I'm mostly using YouTube for everything anyway, like for all my other stuff. So it feels like I would rather just have the one. I'd rather just, if I'm going to pay for one thing, I'll just pay for that one thing and do everything, and rather than have to pay for each individual person just to get rid of ads, which is the annoying part. Like every single person you have to pay for to get rid of ads. But as I said, maybe they have a subscription thing now to get rid of that, but I'd have to double check. If they don't, they 100% need to do that. But I also know that sometimes the creators themselves can play the ad. Like they purposely click on ad to play it. So that also changes things. If I hunt it from the outside, they can play here, so I have to play here first. Because if they play there first, they have Miai to make eyes, so I have to play in here first. Oh, we don't capture here. That's what I learned. We have to cut here. Yeah. I really want this one. Atari. Hane, but that's not good. Anyway. But I think the other thing that really, really bothers me though is like I go to click on a video or go to click on a stream on Twitch and it plays an ad right away. And I'm like, okay, it's playing an ad right away. That's fine. But then you can't skip any ads. I've never seen an ad that you can skip. It's like on my videos, I only allow skippable ads. If they don't show only skippable ads, that's the option that I'm clicking. I'm specifically clicking only skippable ads because I don't like non-skippable ones at all. This one, you can Atari there and it'd be like Ho. This one first, they block. We push here, they can connect, so that's no good. So I do have a Ko here. No, I don't have a Ko here because they can block this way, I think. Yeah. So maybe I just play this one instead. Because if they Atari this way, then it creates the shape. But no, it does. It creates the shape I'm looking for. So we throw in here, Atari down. If they Atari down this way, they can't connect. If they Atari the other way, they have to block here. And then I can make it the snap back in the corner. It's hard to think about this and then go back to the chat. But I'm practicing. That's part of the thing I'm doing. I'm practicing. We do this one, it doesn't work. We have to do it this way. White to live. Okay. Well, we need to make it very wide. So we want to do this one and do this one. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I messed up because I didn't actually think about it. See? Oh yeah, they don't always let you downscale. And ads, they definitely they're a little weird with that. Yeah. I messed that part up. If I do this one though, they Hane, I feel like I'm just dead, right? So I feel like I do have to do this one. But then if I block here, when they do the diagonal, they can Hane, and I believe that's the bent 4 shape. So I would need to do this one first. Maybe this one first. If they play here, I can play this one. So if they block here, then I can go over here, and they do this and this. Other order of moves was correct. Yeah, that was my bad. I didn't think about it as much. With the harder ones, sometimes I'll take a break at 10, but I'm trying to do 20. getting clicky again. Yeah. I said I try to do try to not do that. I did it with this one. I did it with this one, but I didn't do it with the previous ones. So I was fine with those. But that one I did. This is the, if we take this one, they go here, we do this one, and they connect, that would be a, I'm just reading this out here. That would not be a bent 4. Can I turn, though? Because if I do this one and they do that, instead of playing the diagonal, it looks like I might be able to turn. If they connect, then when I play this, I have an I in there, and that kills them. If they hane, then I can cut and kill this side first. I believe that's right, so we should just play that. I know I'll do worse if I push myself farther, so I'm going to push myself farther. Yeah. Well, yeah, using the mouse is cheating. That's why, but I'm doing it on stream. I'm doing it for that particular reason. I want to show what I'm actually thinking about. This one, and cut. I already talked about this before. When I'm off stream, I don't even use the mouse. I have my hand off the mouse. I don't even look at it. Then I figure out the answer. Then I... Telling out the location sounds fun. No, that's way too hard. I'd say T2, and then white plays S2, and then... No, I don't like that at all. I just confuse me instead. No, people don't have to actually follow along. This isn't really like all about teaching or anything. I just want to show what I'm thinking. It's like this one, it's similar to the previous one, but they're doing it from the other direction. Instead of playing here first, they're playing here first. So I believe we actually had that answer previously in one of the other problems. And it was if we do this one and they end up taking our I away, then we can hane and it's dead. So I believe that was the same problem. And then if they take the other thing, we can just make our I. So we can do this one here, or this one here, I guess. Maybe this was wrong again. Yeah. See, you distracted me again. Use AI, but only to place the stones you say out loud. Be interesting. Yeah, no, I can do this one and this one. Yeah. Because if I was actually doing it at my normal speed, it'd be a little different as well. This is black. I had to see which color it was. That's the one thing I did notice. I'm like, which color is this? I think I can just extend in the corner. That should be fine. Shouldn't do speed? Yeah, you should. Do things as fast as possible, right? That would be really cool if I could use AI to place it out loud just by, speaking it out loud. And I think it's technically possible. Not even just AI, but a program to do that. But I would not have any of the qualifications to even consider making a program like that. If I do this one, and here I'm technically alive, but they can capture and this, so I just have to figure out if there's something better. So if I extend into the corner first, I should also just be alive. They Atari, throw in, and I should have more than enough space to live. We'll find out. We can throw in here and capture. And I think you may even be able to play a different way too. They should do that one first. I guess you shouldn't do that. Yeah. You're good. You're good. Only a couple more. Then we'll play one more game. Then be done. Don't use Schedule 1 drugs, then play Go. Play Go first. That's a valid point too. A very valid point. Uh, Kind of an interesting problem. If we throw in a B19 first, they have to connect or block. If they connect, I can play D17 and block at F18. Yeah, so when I'm saying these out loud, I actually start losing the place of the stones, I gotta be honest. When I'm saying the coordinates out loud, because I'm thinking about the coordinates and not just the moves. But B19 is the first move no matter what. You have to play that. Skill issue, yeah. I'm sure you can do it. But you would never prove it because you don't want to do any streaming. If they block, though, that's the only thing we have to really read out here. We have to figure out the Tetsuji to work here. And I believe that's a E19. So we'll see. Fun Tetsuji. I feel like the problems get like they'll have a section of like really more difficult problems, and then they go back to a section of regular problems. I don't actually understand how it works necessarily, like how they decided to order these things. Like, I don't know. I like the idea of easy to hard, and these ones seem to be random hard, then go to easy afterwards. But I guess difficult problems first means that you maybe practice your reading a bit more, and then you recognize the shape later on, whereas easy problems first, it's all about the shape recognition. No, it's not good for focus holding your position in your head. I can just do that without saying anything. I can hold it in my head perfectly fine without saying anything. It's when I start talking that I lose it in my head. I just lose it, man. Yeah, there is a problem here where if you do extend, they turn and block. When they play C3, this is basically the same problem as before, right? This is the same problem as before, but they played this one first. You sound crazy. He is crazy. Do you have to call them out in order to hold them in your head, Brandon? Because that does not actually help. Calling out the coordinates doesn't help with me. Because I'm thinking about the coordinates and not the moves. So if I just say like Hane and connect and like those types of words, those are more associated. Saying it makes it harder. You know, he said it's good for focus. He didn't say it was harder. He said it was good for focus. No, that's not really how that works, though, Brandon. You got to think about it more. You should be doing things that prevent you from having problems as best you can. Yeah, so in the actual problem before, it had this stone here and no stone here. So I had to throw in. Oh, we did another stone? Yeah, and we had this stone here. So black played this move first at C3. And they answered with A2. So we could throw in, and if they play the block here, we were able to then play E1. So we just don't want to end up in that same situation. I'm right, you're wrong. Uh-huh. You're driving and babysitting, but who are you babysitting? Are you saying you're babysitting me? Turning here would probably be fine, but then they can go back to this move right away. So it makes me want to play this move first if that's the move they were wanting to play. So this is the move I would want to read first. And yeah, if you're driving, just some kids you found. Okay, if you're driving, you should probably just stop being online. you're I think we can technically report you right now, right? It should be good. The other thing to think about is if we can just block right away as well. But they can push and throw in and probably just do this one and then we can turn. So yeah, blocking right away might also be fine. Yeah, it seems like this one would die. And this move over here, or this move here, means that they can't play the same way if they play this move. So I like this block first, and then push. Oh, I guess I'm running out of liberties here. No, I'm not. Okay, whew. I was worried for a second. I'm like, oh, am I running out of liberties? That's one of the problems I have with doing it online as well. When I read it in a book, for example, I got to go back. There we go. When I read it in a book, for example, I can hold it all in my head and see it all out. But when I see it in like online, when I start clicking the moves and I get to a point like this, or not this one, it was a different move they played. When I get to this point, I start thinking, oh no, did I mess up? You know how many Brandon Williams there are? Well, I know your exact location. We have your GPS right here. We know your exact location. I can just contact Amazon. Amazon knows everything. Yeah, when I'm actually clicking through the answer to some problems, I start to feel like I mess up. I'm like, oh wait, am I actually not having enough liberties? But it's the same idea as like in a game where someone's playing out a situation that you thought didn't work. Like, no. Why are they doing this? Does this actually work for them? That's the problem I have. When I start clicking through it, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. All right, let's see. How many people... I'll wait after this one. This one's a similar... Same as the last problem, but black pushed first. Oh, no, black... It doesn't say the last move, so it doesn't really matter too much. But black threw in first. We connected here, and then they pushed to get rid of this for some reason. Or they pushed first, they connected, and they threw in to do it the wrong way, like they're killing the wrong way. One of those ways. And so if we do this one, for example, if they have to extend, and then we can connect. And if they extend again, it would be a dead shape. It would be the bent 4. Now that is the problem with your name, though, Brandon. There's too many of you. And they all look very similar, too. If you weren't just a bald guy with glasses, with thick-rimmed glasses, it would also make it easier to find you. So the other thing to think about is making the other eye, like expanding the eye space in some way this way. If we turn, we are expanding the eye space by 1, and we can go back, and that would change things a little bit. And we can also take the eye at this point here. So these are the next 2 moves I'd want to try to read out. Most ones you met are black. But were they bald with thick-rimmed glasses? That's what I asked you. I didn't say they were white or black. That's the real question, okay? My instinct, though, is to take the eye space here. If they throw in, look at we can just block. Actually, we don't even need to block yet. We can block this way. We can do this one. So it just seems nice. Starting with A1. The thing I thought would be a little bit harder to see was if they did this one first, but you can just block. But it'll be like one of those trap moves where you're like, oh no, did I work? Did I mess up? There's a did I mess up move right here. So it did say that you can live this way. Back up. Did say you could live this way. Because you can go back like this. Yeah. That was the thing I wasn't reading as clearly in my head for some reason. Oh no, I was thinking that they would do this one first. And then if you go to live, I was not happy with this. I didn't want to just do this. So I was expecting them to play here first. Then if I connected, then the thing is I can push here. That's what I missed. I missed the push here. Because obviously if we block now, they can go back to live. So yeah, the push there was what I missed. Because I thought this one, but then yeah, obviously I'm not playing here. There's one more stone I could push through. I'm stereotyping you. Or were they bald with thick rimmed glasses? That's my question. You just still haven't answered it. I'm talking about all people like you with the name Brandon. Brandon Williams more so, but anyway. If it's the same as one of the previous problems, that's one of the things you could read first. If it's the same as the previous problem, where you can do this one first, where you throw in here. If they Atari, you go down. They block this way, then you can cut and throw in. So if that still works, you can try that. I like to try to associate the other problems to the new ones, and that was the answer before. So that's the first one that I might want to read. Because if I just push and throw in at B19, it looks like they can live. So the B18 move could be a cool one. And it looks like that does just work still. Yeah. You have really thick rimmed glasses. My glasses have no rim. See, this is normal. I hate rims at all on glasses. I can see them all day long and they're just so annoying. So I've never been able to use them, but I've worn glasses all my life. I've never liked them. I don't care look good, look bad, and that sort of stuff. That's not really what I'm worried about. What I don't like is just how annoying they are to wear. They're just it's so annoying. This is a much harder problem. There we go. 1Q. They're missing a liberty on the other side now. That could matter. As a matter of fact, it does matter. If I play B19 and they block me at C19, I can throw in. Right here. It's the important move. So the question is if there's anything else they can do. No, I've worn them before, and I never forgot. Like I've had just small rim glasses for years, and it bothered me every single day. And then that's why I ended up getting the ones with basically invisible rims. The top side of my glasses still bother me. And there's almost nothing there. I've worn glasses for over 30 years, and it still bothers me. So they don't go away. Not for everybody. So I think it is just this, because you can throw in an Atari, which is a really cool variation. I like this one. I think I wanted them to try something different, like here, and then right, they're still dead, but at least another different move to put out there. You have cancer. No. It's just something that's always bothered me. But I can't wear contacts. They bother me even more. So I have to deal with glasses. Sometimes I just take my glasses off and just don't use them anyway. So, because I need them, like when I'm playing Go or when I'm reading a book or something, I do need to make sure I'm wearing my glasses. But like when I go to bed, take them off and look at my phone, or in the morning, I don't wear them until I start to do something. I think this one feels harder than the other one. Oh, it's the same problem. Same problem. Okay, okay. They connected instead. Yeah, it's the same exact problem, but they connected instead of blocking. What was it that I was reading now? I got distracted now. If we throw and do the same thing, it doesn't work anymore. So what we needed to do now was we needed to push through here to create this shape in the corner, and then we can extend. Oh, excuse me. And we're always able to play at A3 whenever we need to, or play back in the corner. Oh, incorrect this way. Oh, see, I missed that. The this one here. No more distracting me, Brandon. So do I have to play that move first? No, that doesn't make sense. They can make an eye over there. So I still need to do that. Then I can play over there. And then it's fine. Is it fine? Aren't you working right now anyway? Didn't we just say that you were driving? So this is the variation they should have played in the previous problem. Because it's the same exact shape, right? This is the connection they should have played, because this is the harder one to read out. I thought what I read was right, but obviously it was not right. But they didn't show it in that one, which they should have showed. But I guess if they're going to do this one next, they don't want to show it, because then you have to read it out again here. Right? So I still think this is probably right. And I still think I need to do here, but I could potentially get this one first. But I still have this clamp. Yeah, they still have the clamp there. Don't lie to me, Brandon. You're still lying to me. I'd probably just kick you out of the chat. Saying the numbers out loud is just distracting me instead too. So I'm just throwing that out there. Okay, so I know the right answer now. We don't want to do the Liberty here first. We want to play here first. Because if we play here first, and they try something special, we can play from the outside and then play a move over here. Or we play this one, I guess, to make it so they can't extend. So we do this one into this one. Yeah, this is a cool problem too. I like this one. But then, what happens when I go to play on a normal board without coordinates? Or I'm doing problems in a book without coordinates. What do I do then? All right, that was good. Good enough. Yeah, it gave me 10 of my problems so far. I just need to wait for the next 10. Oh, well. All right, see, there's at least one person doing a short game now. Nathaniel, 57. And a 4Q. That's not bad. So we'll see. Now that I've played at least one game, let's see what this is. It says over here. 3.9Q. Nice. So let's lose to a 4Q real quick. We'll do 3 again and see if we get a game. And that'll be the last game. Plenty of warm-up. Memorize, so now you need to see them. Nah, they're different on each server. It's terrible. Oh, did you click human? Okay, good. I might still need plus and minus 4. Because that got me a game pretty quickly. That might be the correct way to do it.
Started.
What a song. This is not a test versus what a song. I like that. That's actually really funny. Now everyone can see what you're saying. We'll do this one. Just pick a corner. I like to just enclose. It'll be fine. Yeah, so it is slightly different. I forgot to fix it. I was going to do that, but I'll do it later. It's close enough that it works the way it is right now. But that's what I don't like. When you go to put it together, I don't know what they're doing necessarily, but they're like shifting the numbers at the bottom. They're like shifting the bottom of the board down and to the right a little bit. And that's really stupid. Okay, good. I don't need to answer that. We can move on to the 3-4 point, which is bigger. Oh, yeah, they're 3Q. Nice. They really want to do this pincer thing. Okay. I don't really want to do the pincer thing. We could see if what they know if we really wanted to try. But I'm just going to Tanuki, see what they do. You still haven't answered if you do this. If you memorize the coordinates and do that. I mean, according to your stream, you definitely don't, but... Oh, another pincer. Okay. This one's easier to answer. Oh, good. They blocked the correct way. You got to be real careful with these. I don't like to click instantly because you can easily misclick. There we go. That's not Sente right now. So now I feel like enclosing this corner is good now. I'm going to start. It's a great idea. All right. I could extend, but let's see how they respond to this move. I do have the ladder this time. Last time I did this, I did not have the ladder, but this time I do. So that's something to keep in mind. This time I do. I could play this way and go down and try to do some sort of attack on the corner. If they turn, I guess I'm fine with that kind of, but I think I'm just going to keep it light in the middle here. They have some middle potential, so I'm just going to get rid of the middle potential. There we go. Good enough. I could have jumped the other way to do a ladder thing, but I'm just willing to give everything up here and not worry about it. Ah, they could have attached directly, and since they're threatening to come underneath, I'm going to bump here. I'm going to fix my weakness and move on. Because we can pressure this stone now. And we can keep pressuring this stone, see what they do. Everyone's been turning here. I don't know why. But everyone's been doing that. This guy didn't want to do it, though, so that's good. We can double Hane. Oh. He's actually going to take it? That's interesting. Okay. So I get this side, and he wants to take my corner away? I guess that's fine. I'll do this one, make sure this is dead. Oh. We're going to get rid of his base first. That's the most important part. We'll push up at least one time to make it sort of strong on this side. And I think I do want to peep as well. And I can just connect in the center. I was going to take the corner, but I figure connecting in the center is slightly better for the attack potential on these 4 stones. Okay. I kind of want to jump here, but it feels a little weird to jump here. This one could make sure that I don't really have any weakness over here, I guess, but I think I'm fine with this jump. I just don't like that it's all connected so much. I just want to make sure he can't come over me now that he took that. Okay. I feel like I just want to make sure that I can kind of make this into no points. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that makes it a little bit stronger. I guess this is fine. We're just going to make it really, really solid and strong. Not even worry about it. Now this group should basically just be alive pretty easily. And since we're solid everywhere, we can just take points again. I kind of like this idea. I'm already strong over here, so I don't want to invade necessarily, but pressing it down and getting moves in the center is hurting this group. Well, then there's also technically weakness over here and the cutting point over here. I'm just gonna press it down. I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna try to use too much. Oh. I'm okay with this. We're going to press completely. Keeping him to the third line is really nice. Yep, we can just come out. We're going to play very heavy technically, but I'm fine with this. We're going to Atari here. It's push and cut. I like it. But I also have this Hane that he could have played, so I want to sort of prevent that and then just keep jumping to the center. Yep. I don't think that's Sente. Maybe it is. I'll just connect. We'll get rid of it. And we'll see what he does. You're dead, you just don't know it yet? I know. Atari. He might be dead, and he just doesn't know it yet. Let's keep going. Let's be really careful with the cuts here. Ah. Should I Atari first? I guess it makes it a little harder to do something, so Atari might be good. Yeah, let me Atari first. And then I take Tengen and win. Brandon, he messed up. He gave me Tengen so easily. Do I want to Hane now? Maybe I just keep extending and then Hane back here. Hane now? No, I like one more. There you go. I like this one. More comfy. Okay. Oh. What's that about? I think that was bad. I was actually about to say I want to play this extension. So, feels bad that he did that. I have to be a little honest. He's ruining his shape. He's really, really ruining his shape right now. He should have Atari'd over the top instead and tried to live. It's a little difficult to live, but he could have tried. And I think that would have... I think he has a chance of living there. Okay, he's going to try to live in a slightly bad way, though. What does that move? Well, let me push through here. Let me threaten to push through here. This gets rid of his eyes. And then he has Ataris here, so I'm going to do this one. This guy's just too good. Already read out it lives. Yep. Already read out it lives. I'm just going to connect. He can live if he wants to. I mean, he has to figure it out still, but he can live if he wants to. Corner is fine. I have 2 ways to live in the corner. The only thing I'd have to worry about is this side of the group. So I think I would want... if he pushes here...
10, 9, 8, 7,
He can live. He can live. Okay. Let me decide. Do I want to go for the kill?
3, 2, 1. 4 periods left.
That's what I should actually read. Do I want to go for the kill here? I kind of do. Guess I'd want a Hane instead? Yes. The answer is yes. I was hoping for timeout. No, I have plenty of Yomi periods.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, I'll Hane. We'll make sure it's dead. Now he's gonna do the cut. So what I like is I'll probably just do this to make my group alive, or this one. He goes up and Honey underneath. It doesn't work anymore, but you can do that one, I guess. So it's this one. This one's the better one to try to live.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'll Atari him. And we'll see what he wants to do. We'll see what he wants to do here. Is he going to try to attack this in some way? He is. He is. All right, I'll connect. And then I'll just capture this stone. My favorite DDK doing. Yeah. And here, I'm just going to attach. Doesn't matter if he captures the stone. He can live on this side as long as I live on this side, especially if the top is dead. Oh. Really? Okay. I'm just checking if I missed something here. But I don't think I did, so. So here I'm going to let him play again, right? That's what he wants. I'll play this beautiful empty triangle just for fun. Beautiful empty triangle. Ah, there we go. Now trying to kill here. So I just need to play another move that gives me another eye. And this one should work. There we go. Interesting. Just play from the outside here. Ah, cool, cool. Trying to do a connect underneath thing, but he needs one more move to try to do it this way. It doesn't quite work this way, though. Then we can just Atari. Might even need to Atari now, but I just figured it'd be easier to do. So this is when we can just connect up all of our stones, let him take the corner. So we can just do that. So we had multiple ways to survive here. So that was the goal. And we'll even push. I mean, I'm connected on one side, so I can push at least once. Maybe we can try to get some corner back. Let's try. Oh.
Undo requested.
Okay.
Undo
I'll accept
granted.
that. That's fine. They messed up, so it's fine. And there we go. We're connected all the way through, and we'll just prevent him from capturing the stone, and we're good to go. Yeah. And connect over here. It seemed to be the same exact problem that the 6Q had. It was actually almost exactly the same type of game. Should be fine. Yeah, almost exactly the same type of game. Where they ended up going a little too far. I guess we can just do this one. They ended up going a little too far when they didn't need to. But if they played a little bit further back, the game would have been closer. They would have had an easier chance, at least in the previous game. And so it's basically the same problem here. I guess there is the possibility of them pushing and cutting. So there is something there. So I'm going to defend my connection here. Make sure it's strong. This is a little bit desperate. At least the other moves made a lot more sense. This one's much too desperate, though. Yeah. Can I just do this one? No, I'm not going to worry about that. We'll just answer. But here, he's not quite alive. He can live, though. So I should probably block him from connecting. So I'll do that. Yep, just connect here. Then we can push up. Do I want to turn? Or just keep pushing? Because push one more time, I can cut through. So I'll push one more time. I'll connect now, I guess. Should be fine. Okay. Yeah, their shape is really, really bad here. They need to be very, very careful. I think I can just Atari. Why not? I have to double check I'm not Ataring myself, okay? That's That's the thing I'm checking here. So I guess I can't really do too much with it because I can connect up underneath, but we can at least poke
10,
him a lot.
9,
And we'll attach here just for fun. We'll do this one. He can capture these 2 stones if he wants to. Just not this 1 stone. I had to double check that again. I'm fine with just breaking into here like this. Because I broke into the side, and now I can do this Hane, and I have potential over here to mess around too. Them connecting up underneath doesn't matter anymore. I don't think I can kill this group, right? So it doesn't matter too much. We at least get this move, which is nice. And we should play just nice big end game. If they throw in, they can technically, I think, do something. So we'll answer that for fun. Get rid of all of our Aji. I'm only winning by 80, yeah. Salvatore is a sign of true power. I know. I don't want to do that, though. Should be over 100. Yeah, I know. It's my bad. I should have tried harder. Yeah. I wish there was something more cool that I could do over here. I can do something, but it's not like super cool. Because if the Atari's here, I connect, I have more liberties. I had to double check, okay? There we go. Then we can take away this one here. Nice, another Atari. Then just honey? Okay. Oh, threatening me. I kind of want to play this one. He cuts, I do a double Atari. But then I have to go back and live anyway, so I should just connect. It's not worth it. Yeah, not quite worth it, but it was very tempting. Okay. Everything else should be okay. Maybe I can do this one, get rid of that Atari. Oh, there we go. Just need to finish it up. Almost done. I don't mind just answering most of the moves for now. Should be more than strong enough everywhere. I don't even need to answer this move. If they turn, I block. If they connect, I just connect here, and I have 2 eyes, so looks like we can just Hana here. He's probably upset, yeah. Do I even need to answer that one? I gotta be honest. Yeah, I should answer that one. I let him undo, though. I let him do his undo. So he shouldn't be too upset. And yeah, I don't need to answer that for now. But there might not be much else to play. So is 1-for-1, I guess. This one's threatening a couple points. I guess we can at least Hane. And then leave that for now. And then 1-for-1, I guess is good. I did tell him it was not a test. Yeah. We'll just connect here. There we go. Well, it's starting to become a test, I gotta tell you. Starting to become a test. Because that's also not Sente. I'm happy this name was not taken. It's a great name. I like it. So we took the Ko. So I'll just connect my other Ko. So you can connect that if you want to. And I do eventually have to come back here. So I will connect here.
Pass.
Okay. Pass.
Remove the dead stones.
Stones are removed properly. Except remove stones. All right, I'll give him a second to agree.
Won.
Okay. Do it again. Almost as good as that name. Yeah. But people were annoyed with that one, so I decided not to use it. Let's see what the AI says. I should have lost at some point, right? No. Okay. Yeah, I think the 6Q actually had a better chance. They fought a little bit harder than this player did. And I played about the same level. I tried not to do anything too complicated, and I tried not to, like, because for example, I could have tried to do a ton of different things on the bottom side here, because there are all these cutting points everywhere, and this thing here, and this, and like there's a lot of odds I could have used here if I really wanted to. I could have tried to make it work if I really put the effort into, but I just played the same as I did against the 6Q. And yeah, it wants you to connect. Most of the time it wants you to connect in these sort of situations, but I'm fine with extending, because I just want to, my goal was to surround the center with this group. And so if they defend the center, then I'll be able to connect up and be strong. And I didn't take advantage of this side at all. So just playing very, very simple moves. And I think the 6Q had better fighting spirit. They were fighting in a stronger way. They tried their best to create shorter liberties, and they tried their best to do a lot of other things. And because I did let them capture in the center when I should have played there, it was a little bit of a false sense of getting ahead, but they were never really ahead after that anyway, so it didn't matter. And this one, yeah, he just died. And the reason why I Haned, because if I have to protect this way, I want to be able to do this one without any issues. Without the Hane, if I just extend down, if we do the same thing, this move is Sente. And this one's Sente, and then they're getting much closer to being alive, right? Now they're alive. So I didn't want to do that. But if they're gonna die, I want to make sure they're dead. So that was that thing. But I did want to see if they tried to attack me here. That's why I just Atari'd this way first and then defended. If I was a little bit more worried about the attack, I wouldn't have wanted to give them extra strength here first. So I do think they have a chance of trying to attack me very severely. So if I just defend first, Or if I'm more worried about the center, I could do this one and then defend like that. That Atari is gonna be more helpful for me for living here. But I want to see if they could do something. What they tried to do, the cut was the real mistake here. The peep was fine, but they could have done another peep, or they could have done like this sort of peep instead. Trying to reduce my eye space a little bit. That would have been the better idea, I think. I believe I have more liberties if I need them. And there's also other things I can do on the bottom. So this should still be fine for me. But this is the best chance. Oh, there we go. This is the best chance they have. But they didn't fight as strongly. I think, as I said, I think the 6Q that I played before fought a little bit better to fight back into the game. It's a little bit sad. But I think this guy would probably beat the 6Q. So it's weird how that works. See, I'm not going to play anymore, but I want to see if there's more people online now. Yeah, there's way more people now. There were 0 games here and only the correspondence games before. So there's at least some games in the short game section. I don't see what they showed before, where like it showed some names of people who are doing let me hide the custom game. There you go. It would show names of the people looking for games here, but I haven't seen that at all today. So maybe they got rid of that. I don't know. If they got rid of that, that's fine. Anyway. I think that was good enough. That was a lot of fun. I think I'm going to try to play OGS every day, at least one game. I'll probably start losing within the next couple games because we're at 2.3Q. As I found out, 2Q, you get random strengths. Some people really good, some people not really good. And then at like around 2 dawn area, you get that same sort of thing last time I was on here. But I haven't played on here in at least a month or two, apart from my videos. So we'll see what happens. I hope you guys had fun, though. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Let me figure out how to stop this thing. There we go. See ya.